Welcome to Talking Crue, an unofficial Motley Crue podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Humphrey, where I talk all things in the world of Motley Crue. This is episode 74 this week. Tommy Lee Goes to College TV show review. But first, this weekend Motley news. On this past Saturday, February the 8th, was Vince Neil's birthday, so happy birthday, Vince. Also on Monday, tragic news of Vince. His private jet crashed in Scottsdale, Arizona. Vince was not on the plane, however, his girlfriend Rain and 4 others were. 4 of them, including Rain, was hospitalized. Now, one of the pilots, because there were 2 pilots on the plane, one of them actually passed away. So sad. There is an update on this. According to New York Post, the landing gear did not come out when the plane was landing in Scottsdale, Arizona. So the pilot had to do what was best, and that was to crash into a plane that was already sitting there, luckily with no passengers on it. So my thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends of everybody involved. That is just so tragic. My heart goes out to you. John Corabi and the Dead Daisies are in the news this week. Yesterday, meaning Thursday, they released the single and music video for the song Love That'll Never Be. It's an amazing song, great music video. If you haven't checked it out, I will post it in the comments section down below and on the Talking Crue Facebook page. In case you've not seen this, you need definitely check this out. And that's it. In Motley news this week, not a whole lot of it, but some really bad, sad thing happened. Episode 74, Tommy Lee Goes to College, the TV show review. On this week's episode, I'm just going to continue on what I'm calling the Tommy Lee series. I started it on episode 69, the Methods of Mayhem album review. Episode 70 was Methods of Mayhem live in Detroit, Michigan 2000 review. Episode 71 was Tommy Lee's Never a Dull Moment album review. Episode 72 was Tommyland Part 1, the book review. And last week was episode 73, Tommy Lee's Tommyland Part 2, the album review. So that leads us to this week. Tommy Lee Goes to College. I got the DVD. I'll talk more about this here in just a few minutes. So let's go info and facts on this. The show was a mini-series that aired on both NBC and VH1. The 30-minute shows aired on August the 16th, 2005 and ran through September the 13th, 2005, a total of 6 episodes. Tommy attended the University of Nebraska in Lincoln, Nebraska. The cast for the show was, of course, Tommy Lee, Matt Ellis, who was Tommy's roommate, and Natalie Riedman, that's Riedmann, who is Tommy's tutor while he was at the college. The show's theme song was the song Good Times, which is off of Tommy's Tommyland The Ride, which was the new album at that time, which again I talked about last week, episode 73. So there's your info and facts on this. Now, the review of the show. Now, I'm not going to tell you every single little thing that he said or got said or what they did, but I will tell you a little bit here and there, and some of my favorite parts of this show. Tommy leaves and goes to college. He does have a hard time doing the classes. That's why he got Natalie. He's also welcomed by fellow students who recognize who he is. Many favorite parts of this show, like where he has to share a room with Matt, which was really kind of funny. Him trying to join an athletic team. He tried out track. He tried out going the swimming. He didn't make it. But my all-time favorite part of this show is when he decides to join the marching band. So he goes to do an interview with the teacher, and the teacher basically says, "What's your musical experiences?" And Tommy says, "Well, I've sold, at that point, I think it was 50 million albums worldwide. I've toured the world many times." And the teacher's jaw just drops to the floor. He's like, What? I guess he thought Tommy was a bum or something. I'm not really sure. But it's absolutely freaking funny. Tommy actually tries to join a fraternity house. Only Tommy didn't get in, so he started his own, the House of Lee. I would definitely join this. Plus, there's a whole lot more in the show. There's kind of like the TV show tried to make this kind of on-screen romance kind of thing going on with Tommy and Natalie. But Natalie kept saying, "No, Tommy's a friend, nothing more, nothing less." But so you kind of get that into the TV show. So you kind of like, are they or are they not? But yeah, no, I don't think anything happened. Now, sadly, Tommy Lee didn't pass the semester, and that's pretty much how the show ends. So that's the TV show. Now I want to talk a little bit about the DVD version of this. I quickly snatched this up. I saw this on DVD and I was like, holy crap, I didn't even know it. So I grabbed it at a used music store. The DVD has all 6 episodes. Plus it has bonus features like the music video for the song Good Times, which I love that song in that music video. Another part is Good Times behind the scenes. Hello again behind the scenes of that music video. Trying to be me behind the scenes of that music video as well. So that is this week's episode. Homework this week. Did you watch this? Do you have it on DVD like I do? Write me a comment down below. I'd love to know. Next week I'm going to continue on with the Tommy Lee series with episode 75. Rockstar Supernova TV show and album review. So it's going to be a pretty long episode, just letting you know. I'm going to talk a little bit about the TV, but more about the record or the album itself. And if you don't know what Rockstar Supernova is, come in next week and you'll find out. And that's it for this week. I want to thank all them. If you know anybody that's a Motley Crue fan, I messed up. If you know anybody that's a Motley Crue fan, likes to talk about Motley Crue, hear about Motley Crue, send them this way. Hit that share button, copy the link, and send it to them. Tell them go on Google, Firefox, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Internet Explorer, Windows 98. I have no idea what else is out there. And tell them to type in Talking Crue. All the episodes will pop up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button yourself. Give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and it helps out the podcast a whole lot. I want to thank all my new subscribers on the YouTube, Spotify, and Facebook. Welcome aboard. Just getting going. I want to thank everybody who's gave me thumbs ups. I greatly appreciate that. And everybody who's doing homework questions. I appreciate that as well. Love interacting with other crew heads out there. And that's it for this week. I will see you guys next Friday. Happy Valentine's Day to my lovely wife, by the way, who puts up with all this Motley madness. And I'll see you guys next Friday. And you just took a ride on the wild side.